Hey guys, and welcome to the first review video for Tanner's Top Comics. A little while back, I did a video going through the March previews and highlighting my top picks. And now that some of them have come out, I've read a few of them, and we're going to do some reviews. So I've got 4 books that I've had a chance to get a hold of and read. We're going to start with Carmen, #1. This is an Image book. This was also a Diamond Pick Gem of the Month. It is written and art by Gilliam March. So first off, my first impression is the book it's real dark. The story's kind of the tone of the story is real dark. The art is very bright and pretty, and it kind of the two tones from the art and the story itself are kind of at odds with each other, and it's going to be definitely interesting to see where it goes. But like I said, this is not a feel-good story. It's very dark. I mean, even from the get-go, it just kind of sets that mood. The art itself it's unique. I mean, it's very pretty, but the tone of the story is super dark. It's about this guardian angel as she kind of guides this girl through some issues. I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys who are still planning on picking it up. But I will say that the angel character, Carmen, has a pretty good sense of humor and lightens the tone a little bit. But like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see where this one keeps going. So that's Carmen by Image Comics. Up next, this one is also an Image book written by Scott Snyder, art by Tony S. Daniel, is Noctera #1. This one was not only a Diamond Gem of the Month, but this was a personal pick for me just because I'm a huge fan of Scott Snyder. And it doesn't disappoint. It is kind of very typical apocalypse, the last sort of human survivors kind of story, trying to survive in a wilderness full of monsters. Reminded me quite a bit of A Quiet Place, that sort of Bird Box kind of story, where particularly Bird Box, where it's about this kind of legendary sanctuary in this apocalyptic world, without giving too much away. The characters are very interesting. The art is beautiful. I love Scott Snyder's writing. It is very much worth the read. And also, again, super interested to keep following this one. I plan on reading this one throughout the entire series. It should be real good. This is Noctera #1, Image Comics. Third up, this one's from Boom Studios. I believe this one was also a Diamond Gem of the Month, but I was pretty excited about it too. It's Proctor Valley Road by Grant Morrison and Alex Child. It's a horror book. It takes place during the 70s, so we get some themes kind of going around Vietnam and the draft. It's basically this group of girls trying to raise money to go to a Janis Joplin concert. And so they're trying to trick people to pay them to take them out to this like urban legend country road where bad stuff happens all the time. They do trick some boys into going with them. They get out there. Not much really happens in this first issue, but it sets up to really kick off the story coming with issue 2. So they go out there, some creepy stuff happens, and they run back to town, and you don't really see much of what's going on out there, like I said, but it's a horror book, so I mean, you got to kind of, that's part of what makes horrors. You have to slowly watch the story unravel. So it was a really good read. I like the art. It reminds me of almost a newspaper strip style, but I dig it. So Proctor Valley Road, #1, Boom Studios. Definitely worth a read. This one's a little bit slower. Like I said, I'm sure we'll get more answers as to what is out there on Proctor Valley Road coming in the next issues. So the last book I've had a chance so far is Children of the Atom #1. I made a point to go ahead and get this one read just because there's several new characters in this book. It was an okay read. One thing I wish, and I'm trying not to spoil anything for you guys because I want you to read it for yourself. It was good. It wasn't fantastic. Definitely, if you're just a collector, you're going to want to get it just because of the new characters. But I do wish that the characters were more unique and not such close carbon copies of already existing X-Men. Outside of that, it was good. It'll be worth giving at least a couple more issues to see where the story's going to go. Sometimes it's hard to tell off of just the very first issue whether the run itself is going to be good. So we'll at least give it another couple issues to see if it's something that I'm going to enjoy and keep going with. But those are the 4 books I've had time to read so far. I'll try, as the month goes on, I'll try and keep doing these. So if you want to see what else is coming out in March, you can keep your eye out. I'll drop a link in the description to the March preview video. You can also go watch the April preview video to see what else is going to be coming out in April. And we'll continue to do these review videos as the books themselves come out. So as always, guys, if you want to, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Unknown Comics. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit that notification bell so you get all the updates of the latest content from Unknown Comics. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.